next. I gotta get it back. I don't really like the flex, but I don't care about the tag. Shit, yeah, I'm up in my bag. Chillin' and I got the mag. Yeah, they call me whiskey, cause I ball like I'm on the Mavs. Whoa, my niggas be wildin', but we willin'. Y'all niggas be hatin', but we chillin'.
Sorry,
and we
guys.
back just like that. We back. This is episode 3. Show some love for the people that's in the building. Alright. We got myself, LV. Got
I'm Pharaoh, you know, I'm Pharaoh, the guru.
Ali.
I'm sorry, I was fixing her live because she don't know
Technical difficulties.
Got Kier.
Key is back. Serenity's in the building.
And once again, the special guest.
Your boy Tony Starks, that boy with the iron heart, feel me?
I like that.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. This is our 3rd episode of the revamp. You know, run the numbers up. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Show the love.
Instagrams are right there. When you want to, just send us some love. Cash out. I mean, some. Yeah, all that.
What?
So, Yo, hold on. Send that cash out too if you got that.
It's important. It's important.
Very essential.
So today we talking, being as we got a special guest in the building, I think it's time to turn things up just a little bit.
A little spicy.
We're gonna talk about men red flags. Ladies,
It's gonna be an argument.
Ladies, before y'all get excited, we
excited.
talking men red flags for y'all.
Yeah, let's get it.
Okay? Is there things that
you shouldn't have no red flags?
Please.
listen, sometimes we all
please.
not perfect. The Lord didn't make us perfect.
Please.
But that's another conversation. So red flags at the age of 30 plus. What we doing? What we
Hold
talking
your
about?
plus. Hold your
You
plus.
have to add that plus.
I'm
in
just
there.
saying we can't be young forever. But during this week, I went around and I spoke to a couple of my guys.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what's some of the things that kind of tick y'all? What's some of the things that you might deem as a little pessimistic when it comes to looking at women or the dating scene nowadays?
Yeah.
You the special guest, bro. I'll let you pop the bottle.
All right. So for me, I ain't gonna lie. So for me, I'm a little bit different from dudes. Like, everybody has their own, compatibility thing with them, and I feel like you live in that truth. But me, I don't per se see the challenge.
Which challenge you talking?
The
ass challenge.
The too loud challenge.
Too loud challenge. That's what it's called. Okay.
The too loud challenge. Depending on how your mentality is as a woman, it may not have bothered me, because I know women that use the social media in a fashion of marketing skills to bring revenue, revenue. You feel me? And that's a real thing. So I try to have an open approach with that. But as far as my red flags, I personally feel like if you're telling me, oh yeah, I'm busy, I'm this. First of all, listen, I got federally indicted for living a whole double life with Russian business partners, and I still had the time to have 5 bitches. Stop telling me you busy.
Wait.
Stop telling me you busy.
I just want to get before the bitches and the Russians. Hold on.
Go
back.
Wait. Listen, stop telling. Look. Everybody makes time for what they want to make time. That's the full point. That's a guaranteed fact. You will move mountains.
That's definitely
for
true.
the interest of what you want.
So your red flag you was getting at was about making time. If I can make time, I got you. I just want to go practice something.
Look, cut that other thing.
Why y'all laughing?
Before the bitches and the Russians.
Cut that other thing.
It was something you said. You said about the mentality.
Yeah.
Because for me, that's a red flag when it comes to certain things.
Of course.
Things. You mentioned about the ass clapping thing. If it's somebody who I'm genuinely interested in and I want a wife for, it's a difference between a kill and me wanting a wife.
Oh no, for
if
sure.
Something that I want a wife, I don't want her doing that. The ass clapping challenge.
No.
Because now
You sound mad sad. I don't want her doing that.
Nah, because my mans know, he know, people that don't follow you yet, because you're gonna put some hashtags, so they gonna see it. And it's just like, why you posted that? Like, what are you trying to prove? Like, we know you got a body, we know you got a butt.
Why can't you leave that between us?
Right, save that for me. That's one of my red flags. Like,
that.
if your mentality is like, oh, it's just Instagram, relax, you're mad insecure. All right.
No, I get
So
it.
a woman in that business or that field, that's not somebody you would typically date.
I don't.
If she was genuinely doing that for revenue.
So look,
So boom, mentality, right? So you decided for you to get some bread. Your first thought was, let me go on the gram and shake my ass.
That's the fast money nowadays for these women.
yo, so look,
And at this age,
It is.
30,
That's
I'm
the
good on
fast
that.
money.
yo,
Yeah.
so look, and I wanted to be said, like, yo, my lady, she don't do
that,
that.
you be a
She don't do
stripper.
that. You feel me? But look, I wanted to be said that your point of view is perfectly fine. I want everybody to know, yo, everybody has perspective. What works for him may not work for me.
Right.
That's okay.
Right?
Right.
That's okay. Like, we gotta stop feeling like, oh, yeah, I don't like when my girl acts. Oh yeah, you bugging, bro. No, you not,
We can agree to disagree.
bro.
That's
No,
true.
yo, bro.
Facts.
Yo, bro. No, you not, bro.
Facts.
You not bugging for your point of view. I feel your point of view.
You know.
You feel me? Like, that's the conversation we need to start having with each other.
Everybody
for real,
ain't for everyone.
Everybody
Let's-
for everybody.
Yo,
Oh.
that's why the world is how we is. Come on now.
Definitely.
That's true.
Yeah,
You got
man.
peasants trying to dabble with kings.
Come, yo.
Ferran, what's your red flag?
My red flag.
Oh boy.
What's your top one?
Here we go.
I don't have a lot, I don't judge too hard. But my biggest red flag is when women say, you're the dude, you're supposed to do this. And it's like, okay.
You talking
You
gender
better be
role
able
kind
to
of thing?
you better be able to cook better than me. You understand?
I get it.
You understand? I feel, there are no gender roles anymore. I know I'm the
Okay.
dude, but why do I have to initiate sex? You should initiate it if you want it. My red flag is when they say you're the dude.
You're supposed to
You're
do.
Like you're supposed
The
to do it because
supposed
you're
part. It's
the man.
supposed
Because
part.
you're
You're
the man.
supposed to.
Right.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ferran.
Yeah, so that's me. That's my red flag.
That's not bad. I actually can understand y'all red
Yeah,
flags.
I thought y'all was gonna say some
off the
respect. I thought y'all was
walls.
gonna say
No,
something
I'm
crazy.
not done. I'm not done.
You're not
Oh,
done.
yeah,
This
my
more.
boy not
This more,
done.
this more.
Yeah, this more.
I went around. It's notes. So look. So what you call it? Ladies, I
No,
want to
there's
say
literal
this.
notes.
Yeah.
I see him.
So, ladies, y'all,
a couple of them.
y'all here to hear us out, but
Yeah.
also to address them, whether it be like, oh, that's not true, whether you don't agree, or why y'all might actually be. If you agree, why are y'all that way?
Yeah.
Right? We're here to get to the truth.
But
a
yeah, I
solution.
really
like,
want to
once
hear
you-
you guys out because
Alright.
it's like I feel like everybody in the world knows we complain a lot. We talk,
we
we
do
put out
complain.
there what we want, what we don't like. Da da da. We never really hear from y'all. Like, what are y'all red
All right,
flags?
so I'll give y'all some that I went around. Right, one of my biggest red flags is I don't like entitlement. Like, I don't like entitlement. Like, you feel like I'm just supposed to just because, or I should have been did that last week before I even met you, but I should have. I don't like.
You got a
Like,
vibe.
yeah.
Got a
I should just
vibe.
be sending you 500.
You should want to,
cash
like, it
app
should be
just
something that-
because it's Wednesday at 12:20.
I get it.
And it's lunchtime. So
get it.
why shouldn't I have sent you?
Why would you
500?
not want to feed me?
You know what I'm saying?
Why
I
would
have
you,
no problem
why would
feeding
you
my
not
woman.
want to
He
feed
should
me?
want, I guess he's saying he should want to do it. Like, let
Like,
him
give me the
want to
chance
do
to-
it.
want
let
to
me
do
get-
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
let
Instead
me
of
get
telling
the
me
chance
that
to-
I have to do
Right.
it. Like,
Oh,
you
I
expect me
must.
to do it. Yeah.
Right.
I get that.
So, entitlement, ghetto. We still got some.
The
we
ghetto.
still got
The
some
ghetto.
30+ ghettos, right? That
What?
goes for men
Break it
and women.
down.
That's
Facts.
still for men.
Break it
Facts.
down.
That's still
Break
for
it
men.
down. Break it
We still
down.
got a lot of guys pants to the knees outside, so I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh, Lord.
Right? When I say ghetto, I don't like the extra loud. I don't like shoes off in the club. I don't like when you don't know.
Like
Or-
shoes off barefoot or shoes off
Barefoot.
like she got flats
Barefoot.
on.
No,
No.
barefoot.
Barefoot. Have
Mommy,
some cool-
you
have some class
barefoot,
about
mommy,
you.
Sound
with
like down south.
New York
Yeah.
City
Right.
on your barefoot.
I don't like that. I don't like now I don't want to come off as the guy who's telling a woman what to wear, but there's a time and place for everything. I'll put it like
You
that.
have a preference.
Yeah, it's a time and place for everything. I've listened to women at work be like, "Why we gotta wear a uniform?"
What? We're at work.
Sis, we're at work. This is the
It was just
yes,
crazy
I work for
because
NYPD. So you wear a uniform like
I actually heard that question the other day, and it was definitely a conversation like why. But in my head, I'm like, they was like, why do they have to wear a uniform? My question, why not?
Right.
It's so much easier. Like Kia be talking about clothes don't fit. She got to go shopping because she don't wear a uniform to work.
Hello.
So it's so much easier to just get up. You know what you're wearing. It's work. Like it's not like in that aspect. You're not going dressed to impress.
Right.
Like, you're not going to a business meeting. You're going to a job where you wear uniform. It's not like you're sitting behind a desk answering phones.
Yeah.
So if you're not dressing to impress, why not wear the uniform?
Right.
So in that case,
It's not a show. Yeah.
Let me get back to these. Another guy said a red flag for him is a woman who loves to argue.
I love to
Combative.
Let's really talk about it because
I wanna dive into that.
As so, like the last topic, social media is reality. There's really women that literally get off on that, and they feel like that's like a healthy part of a relationship. We need to unlearn that, yo.
Yeah, that's a little bit toxic.
I don't like to like. I'm not gonna say I like to. Well, me and LV argue all the time.
Yeah, look.
I don't like to.
She likes to argue.
I don't like to. No,
She likes to argue.
See,
I'm
not
finish.
argue because one thing is about me is I'm sensitive, right? So
Debate.
I might be mean as shit, but I'm still sensitive, and I don't like to be in a space where now we're beefing and I'm uncomfortable. I like to have a healthy debate. A respectful debate. If we have a difference of opinion, let's talk about it. If we debate, cool. But I don't like it to turn into like, well, F you and all that other type of argument, that messy argument. No, I don't like that.
Yeah, facts.
But a healthy debate where we could sit there and understand each other's point, yeah, I love it. Why not?
Yeah, definitely.
I can
with
be
that.
honest to say that it is a little bit toxic. You know, I feel like everybody's been in a position where they would kind of start an argument just for the make up sex. I've done it. I've done it
Multiple times.
I've done it. Okay, let's just be real. But I don't make it a habit, and it's not because it is toxic. It's unnecessary drama. It's amazing. But it's, I don't make that a habit because having a combative partner is draining. That's draining. So it's
draining.
like, yeah, it could work here and there, but that shouldn't be the norm.
No.
I got another one for y'all.
But I want to piggyback off one more thing.
Go ahead.
Combative. Now, when you say your woman is combative how? Like, combative, just loud, ghetto, just want to argue about anything, or combative where she's like, boss, like trying to boss you around, and she feels like she knows what's best and she's in control. Is it a control issue?
Back to one that another guy said. He said he doesn't like when women don't allow the man to lead. Not saying that she has to be a slave or extra submissive. Just like, yo, I got you. Like, I got us. Like, let me work.
It's levels to that.
It's like, it's
Yo,
like
hold on.
needing what aspect
Yo,
exactly.
listen. I'm gonna drop some free game for you niggas too again. Free game. I promise the next one's getting taxed. Listen. The reason why women are acting like you gotta pay them for sex is because you scamming ass niggas that got no game fuck the game up.
Y'all been fuck the game up.
Hold on.
Y'all buy for it.
So look, I'm a teacher, and to everybody that's watching.
What's up?
Look, if you're gonna be at a woman's crib, you feel me? You're gonna be at a woman's crib. You don't want to pay rent? Buy groceries, bro.
Do something.
Hear me.
That's a
Listen. Buy groceries. But groceries is $150.
Leave a buck on the top.
You feel me? Do something. You do something, and then you give real value to the woman as far as knowledge plus the dick. She's not gonna be looking for you for rent and other shit. You're gonna be empowering her on so many different levels, and you're making her life just a little bit more lighter. That is everything to a woman. Free game for you niggas.
But I just want to go back to the point where he says you don't allow your man. What do you say? He doesn't like his women to not allow him to lead.
Right.
And I feel like in this day and age, us as women, we don't trust y'all to lead.
That's what I'm getting saying, because
y'all have put us in a place where we cannot trust you guys to lead. We are doing everything on our own. I'll be damned to be dependent on you.
What makes him untrustworthy?
Because it's like, if you're showing me, first of all, if you're showing me that you can take care of X, Y, and Z as far as the both of us, if we are living together, if we're not living together, or whatever the case may be, I shouldn't have to tell you to do X, Y, and Z. You feel me? You should just do it off the rip because that's just how you were raised and that's just the caliber of man that you are. If I have to come to you to ask you to do something, that means that I can't trust you.
Give an example now.
But also you gotta remember
the fact that right here.
And
the fact that he has to let y'all men know if you're gonna be living with a woman, and you're not trying to pay nothing, that grinds my fucking gear. Who lives for free? Especially in New York City. Where can you live for free?
Hello?
Fellas nowadays, you don't see the
Where
memes
can you
where they
live
be
for
like,
free?
you don't be seeing the memes saying that it's cold outside, ladies. You know the men coming to live with you.
Yeah,
It's a
like
thing. It's a
that's
thing.
what.
It's a
And
thing.
there's
It's a thing.
men. There are men that's really like that. That really fuck for homes. Like that shit is
I think that's what
crazy.
she
Yo,
means by
fellas,
she doesn't
imagine
allow
you
you to be-
fucking her crazy for home and you bring some groceries. Oh my gosh, she gonna fall in love with you.
But how
What the
many
fuck?
more than one? If I can't live for free, you can't live for
Save
free.
that
Pay
red
the-
flag
pay the light
for the
bill.
women's
So if
episode.
you came into the situation, first of all,
Light
if you
bill.
come
It's
into the situation and
$86.
you and I are spending a lot of time
Light bill.
together, if you and I are spending a lot of time together and we just decide instead of paying 2 rents, we could combine and get our own and we're living together. Yeah, I'm gonna expect you not just groceries. We're gonna go half on shit, nigga. Nobody lives for free.
No one.
No one lives for free.
No, if we were living together for a fact. I was talking about you niggas that's like you have your own place and you over at her place most of the time. 'Cause,
And you
yeah,
still don't do nothing. Come on now.
Yeah, no,
But
no,
I
no.
think it also goes back
Everything
to like
doubles.
I know me. I'm not the most patient person in the world, and not to say all men, but some men are not really good at like planning shit out and having things like organized compared to like women. We like me. I have OCD, so like I write shit down. Even when I write it down, if it's not neat, I do the shit over.
That's
So
what
you're
Like-
saying you
and-
naturally leave.
So I naturally,
Okay.
like for me, I feel like I don't want to wait on you because in my head, I have a plan of how to get X, Y, and Z done already. And then granted, yes, maybe I should be a little patient, but I'm not the patient person. So in my head, I have it planned out already. So in that case, not to say like I don't want to take it to gender roles, but let the man lead because that's kind of, his gender. Why can't the woman also be there? Why can't we both be there at the front line leading together?
Right.
Is this come to be that power couple thing or something?
and that's why the value is good because I feel like personally a man who can make shit happen would be powerful in your hands because you're somebody who can plan and organize and it's like I got this man like okay, this is what I gotta do, bow, I'm gonna execute this shit.
Yeah.
That's what really like it's finding your own perfect mix. You
Right,
feel me?
yeah.
And I feel like that's what we was trying to touch on. You have to find your own perfect mix.
Yeah, basically.
Exactly. We
Gotta find your
we
match.
have to complement each other.
Definitely.
Okay.
And it's all
Definitely.
about trust because if I could put my guard down in certain areas and you could put your guard down in certain areas, then we can accomplish so much more versus
So
you
much.
wanting to because you feel like I'm the man, I have to leave, and then you have all the burden and then you can't live up to that. Now I'm disappointed in you because you took on that role
Okay.
instead of allowing me to help you.
And now he looks like a fuck up. Perhaps.
And now you look like a fuck up.
Okay.
Right?
Definitely, for sure.
And that's where the distrust comes in. That was like, damn, I can't even trust this nigga to do X, Y, and Z. I gotta come behind him and clean up his mess. Da-da-da-da.
Because it naturally happens where men and women don't think about things the same way.
we don't.
Never.
So in certain cases, when you're trying to do something, you might need that woman touch, right? Because she might have thought of
Second
something.
pair of eyes.
No, for sure.
She might have thought of something that you never even thought of.
Your second pair of eyes.
No, for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna touch real quick on that topic. So like me and my lady, we was in Puerto Rico. We was eating out at a brunch spot. It was an older gentleman on his laptop, just chilling or whatever the case be. I had a crick in our table, so I put like a little little wedge, whatever the case be. The guy said like, "Yo, so that's a note of a travelsman or whatever the case be." And then she was just like, "Yo, look, say something to him, have a conversation." Long story short, we had conversation. Me and my grandmother passed. He lost his mom recently. He's somebody who's heavy in stocks, has real estate in Virgin Island, a place that I'm trying to go vacation after that. And just somebody who's now gonna be a mentor in my chance in trying to take over this real estate game. And she saw that for me. And that's another thing when I
And
say
you wouldn't have normally talked to
You
him
wouldn't
on his
have had
own.
a
that's why
conversation.
I'm saying, Kings, I'm telling you, the right woman will make you unstoppable, bro.
Right.
Unstoppable, because they can see things that we just might not see, like just beneath the surface, even as a man of vision. Feel me? Like that's very
And I want to
fascinating
bring
for a
up
fact.
that topic one more time. Like when you said lead, like when he said
I don't
he
think she
feels
likes-
like he.
I don't think she
No,
likes the
I
word
can
lead.
tell.
No, it's not. I don't know. It's upsetting my soul because it just brings me back to an article that was circulating on the internet before, and it's just like the guy said high earning women are less attractive. It's like what?
I saw that.
Let me
Why?
can I touch it?
Yeah. Tap it.
So
please.
the statement he made is very bold, but I'm gonna just try to clean it up for him. I'm not
What?
agreeing.
For him?
I'm not agreeing. I'm just giving you a point. I disagree. I feel men feel this way.
Same.
because some men, I feel this way because they were taught by their fathers that they're supposed to be providers, right? Mm-hmm. And so when they meet a woman that provides herself, they feel out of place because they don't know how to cross these other boxes. You understand? They only know how to bring money to the table. So men want to control women at times.
Fact.
So if a woman has her own, she could do whatever she wants.
Hello.
Can't control her. And that's a lot of men. They don't.
I get that because I saw the interview you took about. He said that basically the woman she was made her money. She had everything she wanted. The only thing she didn't have was a man. So I get, and I totally disagree with that because you already know I do what I get everything myself. I work 2 jobs. I make it happen. But in that case, I feel like he doesn't. You're right. He doesn't. He feels like he doesn't have a role now because. Or she already has everything. What can he help her? What can he provide for her at this moment if she said she already has everything? I guess that's what he was trying to say.
Or could we have the real conversation and let's talk about it. And this is a real conversation. I'm gonna drop some gem on you niggas too. Any man that wants to pay for everything and doesn't want you working is straight control factor.
Yes.
It's nothing else. I don't care about what you want. It's straight control. As a man. It's control. Nothing else.
We know.
We gonna debilitate that. You feel me? So like that's what the fact is. It's not nothing of is it? No, it's control. Cause as a woman, you making less income and you're dependent on me, and of course I can do whatever I want.
Yep.
I want that. You feel me? There's men that want that.
And then you're gonna do whatever I want because now whatever I'm providing for you, I'm basically in some cases they're gonna take it. Well, if you don't do this, then I'm just gonna take away this.
I could cut your water.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a control factor.
Let me ask y'all about this. Somebody said a red flag is when a woman is indecisive if she wants to be in a relationship or not.
How is that a red flag?
Because if he wants to be in a relationship with her,
So I'm supposed to fall in line because you're ready?
Maybe she don't want a relationship with him. That's the problem.
She likes him. He likes her. Genuinely. They've been dating for a while. And he's like, yo, like, what's up?
What's a while a week?
I did.
No, let's just say 2-3 months.
I dated a Kia. Like that. But you know what? And to be honest with you, it's the work that you have to internally do. And I was dating somebody that loved me, still cares for me, but because of what she experienced and what she's used to, she's not used to a man giving more, doing more. So it was like she had to do work herself. And at the end of the day, we can't discredit that. Like, you could be a credible person, beautiful and everything like that. You can not be for me.
Right.
Definitely.
Like,
It is what it is.
we have to understand, like, just because you're not for me doesn't make you less, or you're not, this girl is better than you. No, she's more compatible. That's what the problem, like when I was trying to make my point with the values. Somebody might be your friend might be more compatible with me.
Right.
Like a easier, cohesive situation.
Yeah.
Right.
Has nothing to do with you, and your box can be lit. It's just how your friend makes me feel.
Right.
You know? So like, I feel like that's a big part.
But that's the thing, like, I don't feel like that's just a woman thing. It's like we could be ready for a relationship and you're not ready. It's just where anybody is at the point in their life.
For sure.
Yeah, like,
And that's
when
down
you
to how
say-
you make me. Like I said, it's down to how you make me feel. Because if you're dealing with someone and they're like how Ferran say, you checking off all the boxes or whatever, and they're making you feel good. Maybe when you started talking to this person, you wasn't looking for a relationship. You didn't want a relationship, but now you're dealing with this person. It's like, you know what? This is the person that I can't go a day without speaking. Like, he makes me feel great. Like, we are great together. And now you want that relationship. But it takes time to get to that point. And it's depending on how the other person makes you feel.
Fact.
Okay. I got one for y'all. I'm gonna do a speed round the table.
uh-oh.
Mixie. A Mixie woman. The one
Coming from King Mixie.
The one that
King
go.
Mixie.
Who?
Who's talking?
He just said so.
So we both Yeah, no, like, it's cool. It's recorded. I'm Mixie. It's fine.
Nah, look.
Yeah, listen, they love it still.
So, like,
The
for
product is here.
example, when I spoke to it about them, like, I guess they were talking about that woman who has 9,200,000 followers, but she just like, that's just from the block. Like,
Yeah.
Like, why you got, or the woman that walks in the spot and she hugs 15 different niggas?
I'll
It's
say
like,
this.
come on, sis. All them niggas is not your brothers. Like,
I'll say this.
But my thing is, who said she just can't know them and they be friends?
I'm just relaying the message.
But I get your message.
Coming from a dude, you're touching
No,
it, bro.
no.
All right, so look, so coming from a dude that dated mixy girls before, listen, hear me out, bro. It's all in the woman. This is why you have to be intuitive into your woman. Once you intuitive to your woman, it don't matter what any other nigga. I've dated girls that their ex-boyfriends were professional athletes. When you give what you need to give for your woman, is nothing a nigga can come through and do. You feel me? So just we're gonna start with that. And then with the mixy, it's all in you. What's your diet, bro? You feel me? Me personally, I don't mind having a girl that everybody wants to have personally, and knowing that I have her. So like that's just my diet though. But everybody's diet's not. If you a jealous nigga and you can't stomach all that, or you have insecurity issues, that's just not your cup of tea. You gotta understand that.
If you're not mixy, you probably shouldn't date a mixy chick.
For a fact.
You're gonna get jealous. She
You're
has fans.
Yes,
We
it's
have
going to
fans.
happen.
Us mixy folks have fans.
It's gonna happen. She gets paid like literally for having, like that's money comes in. So like you gotta understand. So
How y'all feel about it? How y'all feel about the fact that
Been
a
there,
man
done
doesn't
that.
want a woman
Oh.
who is mixy?
It depends on your definition of mixy. Like
Everybody's definition of mixy is different.
no,
Everybody's
everybody's
definition
definition is a little different.
different.
So like I like to go to brunch and I like to go out and smoke hookah with my friends or go to dinner, and people might say I'm mixy, but I don't hang out like that like I used to. So but because I post that I'm out with my friend, it's automatically you being mixy.
Yeah.
But all you see is just me and my girls.
Right, correct.
You don't even
Correct.
see what we're doing.
Correct,
Like,
yeah, correct.
You
You're
know,
just
like,
assuming.
You're just
Correct.
assuming. So like me and my girls legit will be together like the other day I was with my friend and it's just me and her and somebody's like, oh, and I'm making a hookah and they're like, oh, you being mixy, not knowing that I'm really at her new apartment helping her clean up so her furniture could come. Right? I'm not being mixy. We just chilling.
Chilling.
Yeah.
So I think it all depends on your definition of mixy.
Right.
Coming from somebody who's dated mixy,
What was mixy back in the days?
I've dated, the party promoter. The party promoter, the dude that was out in the street. I had a couple niggas that was, getting to the bag. It's not for me. I would just prefer, I've been through the ringer with these types of men. I would prefer a more low-key guy now. Just for my own sanity. I like the fact that I feel like I'm not mixy. I'm mixy affiliated. Like I know a couple people, like some dudes and
That's
some
mixy.
females that's wild mixy. So it's like when I dated a mixy dude and he was trying to,
And she dragged people to mixy parties.
right, when I was dating a mixy dude and he was trying to be, doing his thing, my homegirls was the encyclopedia. Like,
Right.
nah, I know the chick he be with. I know the shorty that,
Right.
So I feel like a lot of the mixy dudes, they wanted me because I was low key. And it's like, but they still put me through the ringer. So I would prefer, us equally being low key, out the way, out of the drama.
it's
I
all
think
it's
also
all, it's
what-
all in your diet.
It's all in your
Right.
diet.
But
I'll never
mixiness
be
also
low-key,
comes
I'm
from
mixy,
like
so.
if you're dating someone that's mixy, it all comes down to can you trust that person, right? If
Facts.
you have 100% trust in your partner, whether they go out and party and you see girls say hello to them or whatever, it doesn't matter.
It's
'Cause
never
that-
just a hello. You go to the party and it's the
said-
pussy battle, pussy battle, pussy battle.
Here, listen, ladies,
But if you trust
understand?
your man-
You dating a dude that's in that field. You just have to you play ball.
Yo,
Listen,
What's
if you
playing
not-
ball?
Listen, you gotta play ball. I'm not gonna lie. If
play
you-
ball like
Wait,
what? Allow?
No, not allowed. Hell no. First of all, I'm not gonna lie. You gotta understand your man, and if you don't have a dude that you can trust, if you feel like you have a dude that you have to minus anything he does, you don't need to be with that man, bro. Like, let's be like.
Is that whole you in this pussy battle shit? But
Pussy
if
battle,
you
pussy
trust
battle.
your man probably don't even like that. He's just out with his friends having a good time and just happen to be a mixy setup. He might not even like that.
Yo,
or it might
look.
not even affect him because if you trust him at the end of the day, if my man go out and that happens, all right, and he coming home to me, I
yes,
don't care.
ladies, look, we're not getting our dick sucked on the dance floor. That's not happening. I
Y'all
want,
getting your
Maybe
I
dick
want
so.
you.
sucked in the bathroom.
Hold on.
I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
You listen.
You're getting your dick sucked in the
not. This is
bathroom.
live still, right? Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not discussing any content.
Hold on. Let me speed.
Yes, please.
A next person said they don't like when women blame them for what the ex nigga did. Like
We have a habit of bringing in old baggage. Yeah.
Give me and I
Give
don't
you
like
a
that
chance,
either.
yeah.
Give me a chance to prove that I'm not him. And yes, it sounds like a typical cliche line for a man
No, but
to
that's
say,
real.
"Yo,
Yeah.
I'm not like these other niggas." And I'm sure that's a cliche red flag line for y'all. But I
Therapy.
also don't like don't blame me for what the next man did.
Yeah.
I'm not
No, I
him.
totally
I'm
get
really
that.
not him.
A lot of times it's not like I don't know your experiences, but a lot of times it's not that we're blaming you for what the next dude did.
It's
but
we have a guard.
It's one, we have a guard. Two, maybe certain things that you did triggered an emotion
Yeah.
Might
from
have looked
back
like
then.
something
From
that
back
he
then.
did.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been in an argument with like a current dude, and because it was a similar argument to what I had with an ex, slipped up and said his name. Like, yo, I'm not gonna be repeating myself. You should know what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. And then it was just like I had the same argument with this person in the past. I had the same argument with now my current boyfriend. All y'all niggas is the same.
But-
not saying that's a good way to look at it, but it's like that's how we feel sometimes.
But you
Close
said
reference
something
to that.
about a guard. Like at the end of the day, when you meet somebody for the first time, like and you starting to deal with them, and you don't know them, you're clearly gonna have a guard up. You're not gonna be like 100% for them to
Open,
gain
yeah,
for them to
open
gain
and vulnerable.
access to. So you have to understand. You want me to give you that chance, right? Basically, and you want me to take that guard down. You have to show me that I should give you that chance. Not. I don't think that she should completely like shut you off and blame you and treat you the same way she did because of what the person in the past did. But in order for her to trust you and think that you're not like that person, and basically she's taking that experience, learning from it, you have to put in the effort and show it.
And can we call out the women for not doing the work and still getting the same type of niggas in different type of niggas? If you know what I'm talking about, let's
Say that
really
one
talk
more
about
time.
it.
Damn, I felt like that
Yo,
was
look,
a shot.
Hold on. Can we call the women out on getting the same type of niggas in different type of niggas? If you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
You feel me? The real understand what I'm
Explain
talking
that.
about.
Explain that.
Okay, so listen. Like I said, you do the real work. You think because, okay, I got my boy here, I got L. Okay, look cool. Two different dudes. They're the same guy. They're the same guy. Same guy.
I get it.
Same guy. And then you know what? Me, who's not even the same guy, you're looking at me, you're just like him. Who? You don't even know me.
Right.
You know what you're used to. And then when you get what you're not used to, you repel it. Who's the problem now?
Here. I get that.
I totally get that.
I get
You
that.
hear me? Like,
Yeah.
let's talk about it.
It's work that
Sorry, I
does
just
need
wanted
to be. Yeah, it's work that
wanna
does need to be
drop
done,
a gem.
especially
Gotta
when we're
focus.
getting older.
Vice versa.
Just saying the line, oh well, you know I'm damaged. Oh, I'm damaged. Oh, I'm heartbroken. Oh, I'm this, that. That's not enough.
Right.
Like you got to take responsibility for your own
accountability.
actions.
Everybody.
It's accountability. It's
Men
all
and
about
women.
accountability.
Fact.
Facts. Come
Anybody
on.
else got one more?
Y'all got any red flag stories?
I got one. Red flag for me. Red flag for me is the biggest one. I don't mind if a chick is mixy and know different men, but when I'm in presence, you need to introduce, and if you don't, I'm gonna think otherwise.
Hello. Talk about it.
And I've had this happen to me, with an ex. Brought me around, two men, but there was no exchange of, yo, this is for Ron, this is,
No, totally get that.
In my mind, oh, he hit it.
Talk. Listen. I'm from as your bro. He did.
He did. Look, he did. I figured it out, bro. Real
He
shit.
did. Yo, look. Nah, because as your bro, I'm not saying that was that nigga that night, but I'm that nigga. So like I'm telling you,
Me too. I'm the quiet one that
you feel me? No,
won't say
no.
shit either.
You
Understand.
you get what's going on, bro. So look, and that's what the realness we gotta. Yo,
I was
come
like,
on.
yo, she don't know I'm a nigga that know how to move.
Hello, how I play chess, baby.
Like,
That's what,
damn.
yo, look, that's what I'm telling you, hoes. Listen,
Some of us know what we doing. We know.
I know. Yo, look,
Oh,
this
shit.
is why you on the other side of the fence.
Oh
We know,
shit!
we know.
Come on, red
No.
flag stories. Let's go.
Um,
Come on now.
Shit.
it was somebody who I used to date. And one of the red flags for me is value. Like I have a value system when it comes to somebody who I'm dating. Like you're gonna start here. The more things that I see in you
You
in the
depreciate.
progress, it's like a car. You
course.
already know once it drives off the lot, it starts to depreciate.
Yeah.
It's gonna need gas at some point. It's gonna need some maintenance, right? So boom, I start you up here. The more things that you do, you just come down. So like boom, like I said, I don't like the ghetto. I don't like the extra mixy. Don't tell me you got a motherfucking OnlyFans. Some
Yeah.
niggas don't mind. I'm sure some niggas don't mind.
No,
But
there's some
I
dudes that
said,
don't mind.
I like my woman all for me, not for the internet and a nigga that in Australia. I'm your mind, baby.
No,
You understand what I'm saying?
Not
So it's like,
exactly.
we dealt.
Uh-huh.
Right? We dealt.
Uh-huh.
And after we dealt, it's just like I'm looking at like, boom. Oh, some niggas. Fuck, man. All right, boom. So we dealt. She had OnlyFans. She's very pretty.
Usually,
she out in the industry. It's just the way that she dressed now. So now that you done got your body done, or then I don't even want a certain person to think that I'm talking about them because I'm not, and I know they whatever though.
Better chill.
So,
Whatever.
Yeah. Body done. Like you out here, you want to be a model now that you got your body done.
Yeah.
So now you got to start dressing different.
Yeah.
You got your OnlyFans.
The reality.
You got your, mad niggas in your DMs every day. This person is a bro. When we together, this person is your bro. This person is your bro. No, it's not. Like I can hear. Like I'm not dumb. Like you could tell by the way a nigga speak to you. But it's like, yo, kid, what you doing today? Yo, meet me for brunch. And then it's, yo, sis, what you got? What's up? I know that nigga's not your bro, bro.
I know.
You know what I'm
So
So you be
saying?
you eavesdropping.
It's not about eavesdropping. Like, she'll like some women. Like, if she fucks with you, she'll tell you.
Yeah.
If she
No,
fucks with you,
no,
she's
look,
gonna
look.
tell you.
The real ones, and like when I say all my hoes, the real ones definitely do for a fact.
They
I
do.
love you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
so
you.
it's
I
like-
respect it. We
But
respect
the
it.
more you see these different red flags, your value to me comes down. And then on top of that, it's like, yo, you had the mentality to actually go do something like that. Like you, like all these jobs in the world, and your thing was, let me go get me an OnlyFans, or let me go and be a stripper.
Everybody likes fast money. Not
Everybody likes fast
defending
money.
them, but I'm saying same as the women with
You know what I
OnlyFans,
did
the
to get
same thing
fast
as
money?
the drug
You
dealers.
know what I did when I
it's
wanted
the
fast
same thing
money?
goes for men and women.
What you
I
did
went to
to
go
me.
be a waiter, a bartender. I wasn't
Well,
out
not
there
everybody-
looking like Magic fucking Mike.
But that's
and,
you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I was gonna
That's
say
me.
something, but I would just keep my
Because
comments to
niggas like
myself.
fast
So-
money too.
Because you're not getting hired as
So I was
Magic
gonna
Mike.
get you a big fucking.
Yo.
But look, so
Just say it.
No, you finish your
yeah,
point.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if your mentality is go straight to stripper or OnlyFans, and I don't want you because now you done gave yourself the opportunity. You gave
understand
that
what you
baby
mean.
nigga an opportunity to have access to you.
I see
That's
what
a
you're
red
saying.
flag for me. I don't want. If you mind, you mind.
Yeah, and that's fair, and that's fair, and that's why.
understandable.
No, that's what I'm saying, and like right there, that's what we need to get into. That's fair. You having that point, bro. There's women out here that agree with you. It's mad at them too.
Yeah.
Mad at them that agree with you. For me, and then this like that's the reality we need to start getting into. Not having the fact that like, okay, you think like that. Oh nah, I don't think like that. You're bugging, bro. No, you're not.
Bugging at all.
Because a woman could tell you, oh, if you feel that way, then you're insecure.
Look,
No,
yo,
that's
look,
just my
that-
preference.
No,
That's
no,
your
I
preference.
totally,
like.
I totally get that because I had a conversation with Bay the other day, whatever. But so
Now niggas got a nigga. Go ahead.
So the conversation was like, because he's just scrolling on Instagram and he's like, he's like, why can't females just leave like certain things for the man, right? Meaning, like he's looking in the post, he sends in a post and it's like basically the girl like, shaking her ass and stuff like that. So you have some men where they actually think like, yo, just save some of that for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Save
Yeah.
some of that.
Meaning like nothing's sacred anymore.
Yeah, like back in the days, you ain't have like you didn't see all these pictures online. Like if you was dealing with a girl and you saw them naked, it was in person.
Yeah.
Somebody watching now is gonna say, but it's 2022. Get with the times. So now what would you
But
say?
that's not
But
everybody's
that's
reality.
not everybody's reality
Right.
though.
That's
And
what people say. It's
that's
2022.
what we gotta get into.
But then that's back to the whole
we
social
gotta
media
get
thing.
into
It's like,
our own reality.
What
you feel
is
me?
it?
what is
Right.
it?
What
Like,
we want. You feel me?
why can't you? Now, granted, some men don't care. They might like to see that.
No,
right?
there's men that like
And
they
there's
don't
men that
care.
love it.
And
Yeah,
it's
that's
all,
cool.
yeah, but it's all what you like.
That's
exactly.
what I'm.
Yeah, it's all
Yo,
about
That's
you
all about
like.
what
yo,
you like and
you
what
want
you
your girl
want.
on the strip pole and you fine. That's fine, bro. That's cool.
too.
It's not cool with me personally, but
Yeah.
that's cool with you, and I'm cool with that, bro.
Everybody
Like,
can have a difference of opinion.
Facts.
What about you? What's your red flag story?
yo, listen, I'm not gonna hold you. First off, especially in the talking stage, if you lying to me, it's a dub, bro.
Yes.
It's unnecessary.
You don't even
What
have
you
to.
lying for?
Yo, listen. Every last one of you girls I try to date from me before I met my queen, I want to let y'all know I was dating probably your sis, all of that. You could have been honest with me. I'd have respected that, and I would have even took to it more as a real man. I mean, I understand these insecure dudes. You can't do it, but like the line with the before in the talking stage, that's automatic. Like, especially if it's
You're a
little.
dub.
If it's little, I don't care what nobody says. You lying something little early on, it's a dub.
You're a dub.
Moving forward.
Especially if I can find it out.
Duh.
Crazy.
Oh,
Very
next
crazy.
topic. I can't
If I
wait.
could
It's something I
find
want to
it
talk
out,
about
makes it
too.
so
Yeah, because
crazy.
it's just like I seen something stupid on Instagram and it was like, "Oh, if you're gonna cheat respectfully." What the
that's-
fuck does
oh,
that
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, that is.
Okay, so look, I'm.
You gotta save that. Okay, you gotta save that.
Like,
Okay.
what exactly
I
was gonna
does
clarify that.
mean?
Yeah,
Like,
we gotta save that. We
what
gotta
does that
save that.
mean?
Don't be You gotta
What do you mean?
Like,
No,
So you can throw my back out, but
I never been through this.
like, what
There
does
is
that
no, there is no
Wait,
cheating safe.
But I think like quick story about how you can find it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking to a guy and it was his birthday weekend or whatever. I'm like, oh, what are you doing for your birthday? Because me, I personally, if I'm dealing with you, like I'm seriously dealing with you, I want to do like the whole romantic thing, take you out, all that type of stuff.
That's
So
dope.
I'm like, what are you doing for your birthday? He's like, oh, the fellas are taking me away for the weekend. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So the weekend go by, he's away. I see on his story, it's a hotel room with rose petals.
Oh,
My thing is, why lie? And then why not be smart enough to at least block me from seeing your story? And then gonna have the
Or
nerve,
why post?
and then gonna have the nerve to say the guys did that as a prank.
what?
come on. Man.
This has been another episode of First Side on the Truth podcast.
Some men are stupid. Some men are really stupid.
That's a red flag.
Listen,
That's all the flags of the rainbow. Shit.
I had to put my jacket on you
Yeah,
niggas
it's time
because
to go,
I
man.
know a lot of you dudes feel like, you feel me? I had to show y'all the real gem getter in here, bro, because y'all killing me. Because I know a bunch of y'all probably would have ran with that same dumbass story, bro. And y'all probably wondering why I get y'all bitches, bro.
Ladies,
What?
what truth? Anything that y'all feel like y'all could work on? Do y'all agree with some of these red flags?
I can agree with some of the red flags. You know, hearing you guys out, hearing your perspective, I can definitely see like why it would be a red
I
flag.
definitely think our red flag.
Which ones y'all think
is a
that we
little-
might be bugging on?
Bugging. The like you feel demasculated because I won't allow you to lead.
I didn't,
How
I
about
didn't
we
say that,
just
by the way.
help
I
each
didn't say
other?
that. I agree.
Yeah, how
I
about
don't
we
think
just
I was.
help
I
each
think
other?
I'm for
coming to
that.
this, I think you was
Yeah.
gonna say something really crazy,
Yeah, I'm
and I
for
think
that.
everything was actually understandable.
It's understandable, yeah.
like to a certain extent. So I don't think it was nothing crazy. It's nothing compared to our red flags for y'all. So,
Stay tuned for that
Stay
episode
tuned.
next.
Yeah,
Stay
man.
tuned.
All the smoke, you know that. But yo, remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. We like to thank the special guest coming through today, my man Tom.
Yo,
coming
pleasure
through.
having me.
Thing.
Pleasure having me.
pleasure
Yo,
having you.
yo, listen, yo. It's a lot of king and queen energy in here. Shout out to Saga. Shout out Booking Forever.
Facts.
Yo, listen. Shout out my girl, man. She makes me feel alive every day.
love
Kings,
that.
you need to get you a queen. I'm telling you, bro. You're gonna be your best self
Get out
all
the,
the time.
game. Get out the game.
It ain't nothing here, bro. I'm telling you. Shout out
That's
my
a
girl.
fact.
I ain't gonna lie.
This
Aight.
is Her Side on the Truth podcast. You could catch our Instagrams at the top. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next episode. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.